Welcome to the Love and Light Live podcast, empowering crystal lovers to learn and experience the art of crystal healing. Get ready to listen in and follow your soul calling with crystals. Hello, and thank you so much for joining me for the Love and Light Live podcast, brought to you by loveandlightschool.com. I'm your host, Ashley Levy, and this podcast is the #1 place for all things crystals. In today's show, we're going to talk about citrine crystals. I love citrine so much. It's probably one of my top 10 favorite stones, and I'd really like to kick this off with a message from citrine. So this is kind of a message that has come to me intuitively while I've been working with citrine crystals, and I feel like if citrine has come to you in your life, this is something worth hearing. So the message from citrine is, it's time for you to fully embrace your courage, confidence, success, and self-worth. Citrine really embodies the energy of all of these things. It increases creativity. It really helps protect you from negative energies because it's like a radiating beam of sunshine, of solar energy. It's so beautiful. It can also really help activate your intuition because it is loosely connected to the crown chakra because of its beautiful golden ray of energy. And its main kind of thing that it's known for is helping you manifest abundance, wealth, and prosperity. In fact, it's known as the merchant stone, which we'll talk about a little bit later in this episode. But for, any of the crystals out there, I think citrine is probably the most commonly used for manifesting wealth and prosperity. And in fact, this is a crystal that I use for my own manifesting. I have a little red pouch because the color red is often associated with prosperity. And inside of that red pouch, I have 8 citrine crystals. So citrine because its ability to bring wealth and prosperity and abundance, the color red because its connection to prosperity. And the reason I have 8 of them is because 8 is the number of infinite abundance. So I have 8 citrine crystals in a red pouch hanging in my prosperity corner. I think it has personally worked wonders, and I've seen huge shifts and changes since I've added that. Now, because of its ability to promote abundance of all things, citrine really also encourages sharing, because when you're abundant, when you have so much, it's important to give back. It's important to be generous, to show gratitude. And when you do this, it creates so much happiness and joy in your life, and it just flows back to you 10 times over. Now, because of its connection with the solar plexus chakra, citrine can really help enhance your self-esteem and confidence. And in fact, we had a podcast episode about that recently on how you can use citrine to enhance your self-confidence. So if you missed that, definitely give that a listen because I give a great little exercise and talk about using citrine crystals for this purpose. Now, it also encourages you just to have a positive attitude. So if you find that you have some negative mindset issues and you need a little help turning those thoughts around, citrine is an excellent crystal companion. It also enhances your concentration, which can be really helpful for those of you who may find your thoughts wandering or find yourself having an inability to focus throughout the day. It's an excellent stone for helping with that. And it also helps overcome fears. Now, because of its connection to the solar plexus chakra, it really helps bring this center back into balance. And for many of us, we store our negative emotions in this chakra. So anxiety and worry and fear all accumulate in the solar plexus, and that can really bring us down and really shut down our whole energetic system. But citrine can help bring that center back into balance and help you remove and overcome your fears. It also increases the ease of communication with others because it allows you to speak confidently and enhances your self-esteem and your clarity and concentration. So this is an excellent stone to use along with another stone like blue calcite or blue lace agate to enhance your ease of communication. It's also a great stone for emotional balance, again, because of that connection to releasing negative and stagnant and stuck emotions from the solar plexus, and instills inner strength and inner power and really kind of lets you stand in your own power. Now, I love using citrine for prosperity, like I mentioned. I've also used it a lot for enhancing self-esteem, confidence, inner strength. Now, citrine can be both natural, where it's normally kind of a smoky gold color, transparent to translucent, or it is often, most often I'd say, created by heat treating amethyst to change the color from purple to yellow. And I personally don't mind heat treated crystals. I don't work with stones that are artificially irradiated. I don't work with stones that are dyed. I don't work with man-made stones at all, or lab-grown crystals, I guess, for that matter. But I will work with stones that have been heat treated. And so I do have a few heat treated citrines in my toolkit, but mostly I do prefer to work with the natural ones. So if a natural citrine is in your budget and you can find one that's available to you, I would say that would be my recommendation, to always try and work with the natural crystals. They're just as close as they can be to what Mother Earth had intended for us to work with. But if that's not within your budget, or you just can't find a natural citrine crystal, then the heat-treated citrines will work in a pinch. It also is strongly related to the zodiac signs of Leo and Virgo. It embodies the energy of the earth and fire element. Its companion flower is Coreopsis, which is also called tick seed. If you've ever seen Coreopsis, it has this beautiful, vibrant, sunny energy that I think really mimics the energy of citrine crystals. A great companion essential oil for citrine is amber, and a great companion stone is sodalite. Now, the most common places to find natural citrine are from Brazil, and then my favorite, the Congo, so the Democratic Republic of the Congo. And I think the best citrine crystals probably come from DR Congo, because I love their shape and their formation, as well as their beautiful smoky gold color, which is natural. And they often form into kind of an abundance cluster when they're found in DR Congo, which is like a large crystal surrounded by lots of tiny crystals, which just even more enhances those qualities of wealth and prosperity and abundance and ability to help you manifest. So if you can find an abundance formation citrine crystal, you are going to be in good shape for sure. So my staff at Mimosa also had a few additional thoughts about citrine. So they say citrine is a yellow to brown form of quartz, which, if you didn't know that, of course, citrine is a variety of quartz, with most pieces being a golden yellow that's reminiscent of topaz. And our staff says, in fact, most citrine that's commercially available is made by heating amethyst, as naturally occurring citrine is rare. Citrine is known as the merchant's stone because it's associated with success and prosperity. Older references to the stone are rare because it's been confused with topaz until relatively recent times, but this use has been consistent. The Crystal Healing Certification Program is coming soon. Want to know more? For info, free training, and to get on the list, go to crystalhealerschool.com. So that is it for today's show. I hope you found a lot of value and learned a lot about citrine crystals. If you want more information about anything I discussed in this episode, you can learn more over on the website at loveandlightschool.com/blog. And if you enjoyed the show today, of course, the biggest compliment you can give me is to leave a quick rating and review over at loveandlightschool.com/iTunes. iTunes. So thank you so much for all of you who've been leaving some reviews. I am so grateful for everything that you've been sharing. It's been so interesting reading everything that you've had to say in your reviews and in your comments. And so I did want to share a review from Elle today, and Elle says, I love learning about crystals. Thanks for all the in-depth details you share in your show. So Elle, thank you for your 5-star review, and thank you so much for listening. I am just loving reading all of these, and I'm just so grateful for everyone who's taken the time to leave a review. So if you do leave a review, I might even read it on a future episode of the show. So while you're at that site, loveandlightschool.com/iTunes, don't forget to subscribe to the show through that link as well so you never miss a future episode. Do you feel intuitively called to work more deeply with your stones? To grow your confidence, knowledge, and connection to crystal energy beyond what you can learn on your own? Our award-winning Crystal Healing Certification Program will take you from crystal lover to a confident, certified crystal healer and help you discover your soul's path and crystal purpose. Maybe you want to deepen your personal spiritual practice by connecting more deeply to your stones. Or maybe you're already working with crystals, but you want to learn some more advanced energy healing techniques. Wherever you're at on your crystal journey, the Love and Light School's CCH program can help you become the confident and intuitive crystal healer you know you could be. Are you ready to listen to the nudges from the universe and take the next steps on your crystal journey? Our CCH program is here to support you every step of the way. That brings us to the end of this episode of the Love and Light Live podcast. I'm your host, Ashley Levy, and I'll be back with you on our next show. Until then, crystal blessings. The Love and Light Live podcast is a production of the Love and Light School of Crystal Therapy. Connect with us online at loveandlightschool.com or on social at Love and Light School. The content provided on or through our website or podcast makes no claims for specific or general health or health results and should not be used to examine, diagnose, or treat any medical condition, prescribe medications, make claims for specific or general healing or health results, or as a substitute for traditional medical treatment. For medical advice, you should consult a licensed healthcare specialist. For more information, please refer to the terms of use on our website at loveandlightschool.com.